He's the one who did have the Reaper harass. He defended against the first rush, and he's got Banshee. So this guy's kind of the backbone of the team right here. And this guy has got the nuclear capabilities, so we'll see what he does with that. So yeah, Banshee's coming out across the map. I'm starting to warp in, or Inf started to warp in some observers. Looks like I got kind of upset at Inf there, but he deserves it. He should have moved back. He saw a nuke coming. So here are Banshees coming in right now, and with Reaper. So this guy's just got tons of harassing units, which is really cool. He's got tons of mobility. He's going to be able to run around our base for quite a good while. Yeah, even if he didn't have Cloak, 4 Stalkers to 5 Banshees, not even a contest. Banshees are pretty good against Stalkers. Since Banshees are actually light armored units, so Stalkers don't do bonus damage against them. If you do want to counter Banshees as a Protoss player, Phoenixes are great for that. A Phoenix is awesome because they can't attack it and it does bonus damage to the Banshees. Plus they're super fast and they shoot really cool, so Phoenix is always a great unit to get. In 1v1 sometimes I'll get that. In team games I don't always get a Phoenix to defend against this because you can defend against air in lots of different ways. It looks like I'm kind of coming out to try to defend Hideki's position a little bit, so he's not really going to be able to do all that much damage. I have my Observer on follow here on my Stalkers, so this guy's backing up. And Reaper's coming in, so you did a good job here of keeping these Reapers back while we were occupied somewhere else. So this guy's going to be able to do a lot of damage to Inf right now. Inf really, I guess he's not noticing this or what. Okay, he's moving back right now. Lost a lot of probes, but I'm coming in to defend against this position, so these Reapers are pretty much all going to go down. There goes that one, and this guy's going to be able to run away. Damn it, I wasn't able to get him. Oh well. So, Banshee's coming in on this position, doing lots of damage. All our forces are somewhere else right now, and Hideki really should be moving back immediately once he sees those Banshees. He's losing a lot more SCVs than he needs to. You'll see that by players sometimes. They won't move their workers back, and for what reason, I don't really know, but if you are getting hit by air or anything, move your workers back. You don't want them to just sit and like sitting targets, so you want to move him back as much as you can. Looks like I might be in a little trouble here. He's now on me, but yeah, see, like instantly I move him back, I only lose a couple of probes. And so here are my Stalkers chasing these really weak Banshees, and I decided to get some High Templar for feedback to try to counter this this Cloak, but looks like I was a little bit too late on that push. I'm getting some more. My Observer should be coming in, yeah, so I am in decent position. He is going to be able to kill some of them, but I'm able to get some feedback off of these guys, but just barely. Since they use that Cloak, he doesn't have all that much energy. If you guys have seen my games, I really love using feedback on pretty much anything that I can because it's kind of an underused move, and if these guys just had a little bit more energy, if I was able to get those High Templar in a little bit more time, they would have been able to have been sniped down. So Cool Breeze has a pretty good defense here with some tanks, although these supply depots should be raised up. There are 2 nukes coming at us right now, and battlecruisers. Yeah, it looks like we do decide to get back just in time. Are these Colossi going to be able to make it? Oh no, Colossi are able to just make it. They took only a little bit of hit from that nuclear bomb, and these 2 really weak battlecruisers might go down. Come on, BCs. No, they are still going to be able to live. That's too bad. 2 more nukes coming right now. I don't know why this guy is using so many nukes on these attacks. We're just going to be going back. One thing I found from this game is that a great counter against nuke is just to step back about 20 feet. So that's what we did, and ooh, that's kind of cool. I like that nuke animation. It looks like just molten ground. I like that. So yeah, I had this proxy pylon here, was able to warp in a couple more zealots, but those Banshees were able to take them down. See what I mean about this ledge here? You can just keep sending units all game, and it's really nice. We are pushing in right now. I have a pretty good composition against these guys. They are pretty weak. He's not really able to defend. Again, it looks like he exhausted both of his nukes. Inf right now, microing like a boss against these battlecruisers here. He's just like, whatever, I will take your damage. Yeah, I decided to morph in an Arakan. Apparently, I exhausted all my energy, so that's something I decided to do. And now this Arakan is doing incredibly amounts of slow damage to these battlecruisers. Yeah, I think Arakans need a little bit of a buff. They aren't really battlecruiser supposed to counter battlecruisers, but I think they need a little bit of a buff. That's why he sends that sarcasm there. Tons of medevacs here, so we are still going to be able to keep our ground forces alive for a little bit, but these battlecruisers are doing a lot of damage to us. Space Ninja just left the game, so it's pretty much a 3v2 right now. So we were able to get a lot of damage off of these guys. But I think this attack is pretty much done for us. There are 4 battlecruisers, so if I am able to reinforce, or if we are able to reinforce this position a little bit, it might be okay. Hideki trying to go into the next base. This guy, I don't know where all his buildings are. It looks like in Blue's base. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I think we are going to lose these guys. There's really not much I can do with these Immortals. They are pretty slow. They're going to die anyway. But I do send in some more High Templar and some Stalkers, so I might be able to get a couple of Battlecruisers. Oh yeah, feedback going down on these guys. It's a really weak BC. I might be able to snipe that down with my Stalkers. I think that's what I decide to do. Yeah, that Battlecruiser is going to go down, and that might have been worth it if I am able to save these High Templar. It looks like I am able to. Still got that proxy pylon there, so I am warping in some more Stalkers to try and defend against these Battlecruisers. High Templar does die. One Immortal going to be able to scurry away a little bit. No, he gets pushed in by that tank. That's a lot of Battlecruisers and ground forces for my Stalkers to deal with, so we got to head back right now. But I think there's really not that much these guys can do at this point in the game. It is a 3v2. They did lose their opponent, and we have, you know, we lost our force, but we have pretty good production capabilities. I have an expansion. Inf has an expansion. So we are fine right now. Unless they are really able to get a lot of battlecruisers, I don't think there's that much that they can do against us. But let's see how they are able to fare against this attack. I really only have a couple of High Templar and Stalkers. Inf, he's got a bunch of Colossi and a couple Stalkers. I don't know why he's still going Colossi if he sees all those battlecruisers. So he's going for our natural expansion. Good position, or good place to attack us right now, getting us where it's going to hurt the most. H-Fly definitely the best player on the opponent's side. He did a lot. He was harassing us. He got the battlecruisers. This guy really is a boss. But yeah, it looks like this is the end of the day for those battlecruisers. Between feedback and Stalker Fire and Vikings, they're not really going to be able to do all that much. Ooh, BC is dead. And a little bit of a strike force from Cool Breeze, but yeah, these guys aren't really going to be able to do too much. I like the effort from H-Fly, though. I mean, he's got 4 expansions going on. This guy is crazy. Well, man or two, he said GG. So there you go. H-Fly, if you're watching this, shout out to you. So yeah, that's the 3v3 map. I love 3v3s. You can do tons of cheesy things with that. Me and my friends had a lot of fun with this. We would go triple Zerg and build creep highways across all of these alleys. So you'd have a creep highway here, one there, and then once we pushed up enough, we'd just keep making spine crawlers and moving them up with our creep highway. So we had just unlimited amounts of map control between Mutalisks and Corruptors and Zerglings. We just had a lot of mobility. That was a really fun strategy. So yeah, 3v3 is very fun. You can do lots of cool things with them. I was talking about the proxy build here. It's never too late to proxy on this map. Always try to do that there. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this game, and I'm glad that some more people, whoever watched this, got to see 3v3 because, like I said, there really aren't that many games on 3v3 that I have seen, and this is the only map, so that's that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode of Mazeesports because there's definitely going to be more to come, and I can't wait for Phase 2 of the beta to come out. Whenever Blizzard decides to announce that, I am waiting in anticipation for that. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Peace.